Welcome to Say My Piece. Yes. Thank you so much, everyone, for all the love that you showed on the very first episode. We saw your love, we took it, and we want you to show us more love. Welcome to today's episode. And of course, you know my name already. I'm called Lolo One. And of course, I can't do this on my own. The very handsome, very, very intelligent, gorgeous co host of mine. He is
Ogbolo baby, Ogbolo baby, Ogbolo baby. OGB.
What is Ogbolo baby?
No. I need entrance. I need entrance. See, that's what they say. Make all those guys they do this thing they do. They call do people like hard.
Now,
like,
if anybody talks, say they do, they channel your feminine energy. Go they talk nyas.
So this one, now I channel female.
So wait me this.
No, this thing.
No,
now,
you guys
as
talk.
a king,
Wait me this.
As a kings they do them now. Kings they do like this.
Oh, you don't talk. Oh,
It's
wow.
kings.
See,
It's a king behavior.
wow.
Anything when I want fee, more than fee. God knows that me. I channel my male energy. Period.
Okpo.
Did you feel my red?
No, totally.
I said, make I just give them, make I put some colors.
You know, when you walked in today and I looked at you, I said, wow, what a piece of, what a fine piece of a man.
Hey!
Huh?
Hey! You go do meow.
Meow.
You complete it. You're welcome, everybody. Welcome. Thanks for the love, like Lolo talk. You understand? Thanks for the love. We appreciate all the love, all right?
Yeah.
And trust me, many more to come, like I always talk.
And today we have a very special guest. We're not quizzing ourselves.
No.
This one is family member because we have known each other for quite a little while. We've known each other for a little while. We've worked together.
Yeah.
I almost lied. I wanted to say we all bred together because we were in the gutter together.
Yes.
Because everybody started from the gutter. Now we are here.
Yeah.
That's it. They make me laugh.
Started from the now
we're here.
Here.
All right, Ogbolo, introduce our guest.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, I've been given the mandate, even though she's supposed to do the introduction, based on what we don't talk before we come on air. But no problem. Now you're supposed to do the introduction.
They say me I introduce the podcast. They don't say me I introduce guests.
I will say my piece.
Say your piece now.
So ladies and gentlemen, this guy is a correct guy. You understand? Most people know him as small stout. Go explain that all later. You understand? I expect him to talk the thing where he's supposed to be for this life, which is to be regarded as something that he's not, which is not to project to become better for this life. All right? He's an actor, he's an OAP, he's a TV presenter, he's a content creator. Which one remain again? He's a thespian. He's a thespian. Okay, I don't mention actor. Very correct guy like this. Personally, I'd always tell him saying get future for stripping. You get so, but I still believe in that. Say one day, he go do this stripper work. You know, start just busting. Everybody say, oh, you know.
I hope I'm in the audience. I get to stick some notes.
You say, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, help me make welcome my friend and my brother, Nkubi. Nkubi, baby. Nkubi.
Thank you for having me. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this.
Say what?
You're a mumu.
This
you
mumu
go no area where you see people where we don't serve each other. See where Nkubi take a go. He know about real estate.
I say you be mumu. But for the line of our work, mumu na compliments, no be abuse. When they say guy, you be mumu, you be say yeah, thank you. You know.
You're a mumu.
Yeah, mumu.
You're a
Thank
mumu.
you.
Nkubs, how far now? And of course, recent father, recent daddy.
So,
He not they sleep again. He came
Baba dey
inside.
work.
He can't complain, give us say, now I don't sleep. Now I don't even rest. I came here, I just breastfed.
Did you say he came here?
No,
he came
he
here.
appeared here.
Oh, better change your words.
Because when they do the work and they enjoy wifely duties, we know they there. Now you can't complain about parental duties. What is our business? You will suffer what you are supposed to suffer. When you were enjoying it, we were not present.
No. He leaves some of it in front of us on social media. I've seen him slap the behind a couple of times.
Pass.
Boy! And now they say, we know the soundtrack will continue inside.
Nkubi. No, but really, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you for being here with us.
Thank you.
And
for
we
having
appreciate
me.
your presence. All right, so we'll just jump into the whole thing level. Sharp. First off, just give small intro about yourself, and then we'll continue from there.
Briefly, my name is Victor.
But you know the gentle like this now. Why you can't they form?
This is Okay, my name
Wait, you can't
na.
lick your lips. Wait.
Now the
Okay,
lips
my
give her
name-
problem wey
my-
dey inside wey never solve. Oh.
Nah, no be
The
lie,
lips
no
dey
be lie.
part of it. Oh.
Okay, my name na Victor Odochukwu. I am I'm in the media space, an OAP, just as I've been introduced, a TV presenter.
Mm.
I'm a content creator. I'm an actor.
Mm.
I'm a thespian.
Mm.
And as I said, let me add this: I'm a new father.
yeah.
Oh, add that one, John. Make
My
it-
brother, they Adam, oh. People
Husband
they
and
see they pray, oh,
father.
say God give them one. You
Husband
understand?
and
So
father.
as you have been
Yeah.
blessed, you go to talk out.
Sure,
Well,
sure,
assuming
sure.
maybe they do church, brother. You know,
Yeah.
put husband before father.
Well, it depends on the one where they collect in shine now. So now that one they stress up now. So that one go talk.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Welcome to Say My Piece.
Thank you very
On this
much.
podcast, we say we're borderless. People can say what they want to say. It's for us to make sense of it.
Yep.
So let's just get into it. I know that in Nigeria, a lot of people just see people that look a certain way and they have a certain way they think. Can you tell me what you hate being called? You know, a lot of times labels are very important.
Yeah.
Some people like to be labeled, some people don't like to be labeled.
Yeah.
We now we.
Yeah.
You know, but some don't like to be called something. What do you hate being called?
Because some people did, they will just say, okay, they want me that they call them small people.
Yeah.
Some people say, oh,
So I
want me
will
that they
say
call them
dwarf.
this one.
And now I found that dwarfism has so many branches.
Mm.
There are plenty.
Well, the reality is this: first and first, I have come to accept myself the way I am. So
Okay.
whatever name comes along with it, it is a name. But I think the best bet is stick with the often called names, little person or a dwarf,
Mhm.
or
Okay.
perhaps just if you know my name, call me by my name.
So you know,
Cool.
so you know get the one where they will call you, we go vex you.
No, there are a few that I might
Can
have
you
issues with.
say some?
There's this local one that is expressed in Yoruba.
Okay.
Arara.
Arara.
Oh, I want to say like Kerebe.
Is it Arara?
Arara, yes.
Or
Then there's also,
Irara?
I don't know how it is pronounced. Arara.
Ikeregbenko?
Ikeregbe is actually a character name.
Okay.
That's true.
Yeah, Ikeregbe is a character name. It is not
Mhm.
as if it's the name coined from somewhere. It is a character
Mm.
name from one old TV.
Mm.
This thing. Then you also, another name I have issues with is midget.
Okay.
midget.
Midget,
Yes.
But I thought midgets were like a description of a kind of dwarfism.
Well, I think it is, but when you now generalize it, call almost every little person you come across a midget.
yeah. Okay.
For me, the thing is, look, these are names I am so accustomed to. So I've gotten to that stage where I am no longer bothered about these names. It is not even, the name does not define me in the first place. So it's about me. So go and get me, call me any name you like. I care less. But we'll also try and as much as possible to give directive on what to refer people as.
You know, one of the things that I see that people that live with dwarfism face is the way people think that they are children. Does that ever bother you?
Well, I think from the perspective of a little child, yeah, I would say a few little child, yes, I'm a little
Yeah.
But an adult is an adult. Of course, you should be able to define who an adult is when you see one. It is not height, it's not necessarily, it has nothing to do with height.
Honestly, this one is new. I just discovered on social media now a couple of dwarfs that I know on social media because I follow some of them. Do you know now they are doing limb lengthening? Have you seen it?
I've come across one.
Have you considered it?
I will
Is
never
it something
consider
you
it.
would
No, I will
consider?
never consider such.
But how the thing will be? That's okay.
No,
they
I have seen them.
They will
do
extend
it.
their
The-
legs.
Yes.
At the early stage of me realizing myself,
Mm.
I needed to just, check informations, find out about dwarfism, what it entails. In the course of searching for all this, I came across this limb lengthening thing,
Yeah.
and then what it required, and all that. And I think I only ran into one individual that was successful with it, but I don't know. I just one individual that was successful with it, and. But still, it still does not change a couple of features on this person.
Exactly. Because some things go
in
still
as
remain.
much as you're strengthening your length, you're stretching out your legs, your arms. It still does not take away the fact that you might not probably end up giving birth to a little person.
Exactly, because that's
Because
genetic.
it is genetic.
Yeah.
So what is the whole essence
But
of?
how about the little, some will tell you
No,
that
like,
to make them more appealing.
No, there's nothing appealing about it. It's a thing of choice.
Oh, so that means you have a thing like for tall people.
No,
Would you say you have an
no,
angst for young
no? This
people?
is what I mean.
Tall people, I mean.
This is what I'm saying. I've come to accept myself the way I am. Let me just stick with the way I am. Let me live by the way I am. Let me just explore the nature I found myself.
So for last, you no go need to change them.
I mean,
you are who you are. There's no
yeah.
need coming to add to God's creation. But Nkubi, on a personal level, because you're my guy. Before now, me, I feel say you proud.
Hey.
Say you are when they say the word proud, you are supposed to be the picture. We could just come out. Say, to define proud, just put Nkubi picture. You get. But later on, of course, I realize it's just your person to carry yourself a certain way. Now, but in the course of this, it got me thinking, for so many people who are probably small people, who are dwarfs, do they need to, one way or the other, create a persona for themselves that people will have to respect them for? Because, of course, you get the worker for road sometimes. Some small children could say, they follow you, they misbehave, So is there a persona that a small person needs to put to carry, so that people could respect them?
Let me start from this. From the angle of little children, running around little people, that is, it happens often. It has nothing to do with maybe your personality.
Yeah.
But I think from my own angle, I'll simply say this: we all come from different backgrounds.
Yeah.
We all come from different ideological homes where this is what we believe in and all that. I think the first point of call is what kind of discipline were you given at home that will probably define who you are. You understand? Because I believe that is where the first point of call comes from. And if you're given that level of confidence from your background, it will definitely express itself out once you step out of your comfort zone or your home. You understand? I believe that is what it is. It has nothing to do with maybe, okay, from this moment on, this little person has to start carrying himself. I'm not saying, of course, there is always a room for change. You to redefine yourself and chart a new course, But I still feel, looking at where you're coming from, how does it affect who you are today? And if you even probably have room to change, of course, there is always a room for one to change. It has nothing to do with maybe how.
So are you saying that you're naturally a nasty person? It has nothing to do with the fact that you're a small person?
Come again.
No,
come again. I want to make.
So what you try to tell you? Say you be nasty person.
I'm just saying, because it's just like somebody saying that, oh, this person is tall, but that does not excuse bad behavior. For me, would you say that you are a forceful person naturally? Because I don't think it has anything to do with your heart, because I know they see him. And I know that sometimes you are totally unfriendly. Would you say it's just who you are as a character? It has nothing to do with the fact that you're a small person.
You just said it all. It is who I am as an individual. Because one, as I said earlier, because we come from different homes, yes, there are characters, there are things you take out from where you're coming from that you add up to your own lifestyle. So it doesn't really matter if you're a little person. You might share the same features with your own average height brother. Maybe have the same kind of character. So there is nothing special about a little person having some form of character in him.
Negative ones too.
Negative.
And a human being now.
Now you are human.
No, I just want, don't put question in my mouth.
You're
person we're not nice. Not nice. It has nothing to do with that.
You're human, natural. But for looking at my own case, this is just what I am. I'm looking at what Obolo said about pride. I will not speak from the angle of pride. I never for once had pride, but I try as much as possible to first place respect on myself.
Because you people are easy to be disrespected.
Yes, I try as much as possible to first place respect on myself, so that you will not disrespect me. So going by that now, I mean that when each time you see me step out, my courage, just respect yourself. That is naturally, that is how I work. So if you're coming towards me, understand my eye communication Are you coming to be friendly with me? Are you coming to be nasty with me? You go don't say for my face before you go even approach me.
Don't try me.
So talking about approach now, based on the guy where you be, you understand? Even before now, where you even marry, you can't become daddy. You understand? She babes, they approach you like, you know, that they before now they send you like DM, or maybe even the university say see this guy, very handsome guy like this. You understand?
So
when you just walk out part, they say, "Woo!"
You and I know that answer.
No, I know you and I know they live with you.
Okay.
I know be small people. No,
See, this is it.
yeah.
It go hard. Even you as a man, it go hard for a lady to even approach you.
Who, me?
Yeah, I mean, not make you come out the social media this thing.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or probably your personality.
Yeah.
As a normal regular guy.
Yeah.
It will be very difficult for a lady to just
No,
approach
it's not
you.
difficult for me.
No, it comes in few numbers.
Okay.
It
Not
comes in
every
few
guy.
numbers.
Yes.
So the same thing applies to me. No, I mean, I would not expect any lady to approach me. But
When your eye is strong,
but
self,
I
you go hard.
got to a point in life.
Yeah.
I got to a point in life, to a particular status in life.
We can't
when,
hot.
You're not
Hey!
start seeing those DMs.
Oh yeah. Wait first. Give us the gist of those DMs.
No,
we
of course,
can't
no
come.
waiting. There's a couple of those DMs came. I like you. I like everything about you. I mean, I wish to be friends. I mean, you know some of these things now.
Okay, no. Okay, so
How are you the first of all say they know these things, but I guess some things.
Now,
they-
guy ain't been now.
nah, man, I be.
Guy,
He's talking
DM
from
me.
that perspective.
Now, he asked me the
you
question,
understand?
No,
so-
I just they ask so because
So-
these days nothing is.
There's this particular thing I run with a couple of other little people. So more like a podcast as well, but I just it's on hold. Everybody I have on that podcast are little people, very smart guys, intelligent, well informed, and each time I post that stuff on the social media, YouTube, you see reactions. You see ladies, you know, expressing their love for one or two individuals in that group. Wallahi.
Ooh.
He said, I love Nnamdi. He's so I mean, how can I have his contact? I don't mind to be his girlfriend. These are sincere individuals
wow.
expressing what they feel about a particular person because of how outspoken he is, how intelligent the person is.
Yeah.
It goes beyond just the height.
Nah. No, me, I don't really bother about hype, but I need to ask you because I know you're a thespian, you're an actor, and a lot of us don't waka some waka with this strange. Have you ever had strange askings? You know, I know somebody that will see you and see you like a fetish.
Yeah, sure.
Like,
Yes,
I
yes.
would like
Just tie a rope.
ika with this kind of person. I just want to see like how he be. Not be even say you need to but they just want to like hey, ooh.
Say, well, okay.
But-
Make we test.
Maybe just
Let's just see away from the
is
normal.
it like regu or just and they'll just see like
fill in the blank space.
you know? Have you gotten such strange of don't lie?
For a fact.
Say your piece.
Yes.
Eh.
You don't yeah. Two occasions.
Wow.
They do.
Who comes?
I know. I run.
You know,
Wait, so Oga, why did you do like this
share.
now? Why did you
You
do like
know,
this?
share.
No, me on don't
Wait, first, Nkubi, so- Oh yeah, wait. It depends on the kind of fetish. So, they want
just
pour
see
you
a-
blood.
They don't apply blood now. Maybe they just want look.
You just see one particular. This particular one I mean, the lady just called me. There was this other lady. Hi, how are you doing? Blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
I don't mind to be your friend. I know you're very, you know. Don't do that. I talk. I don't. The kind my heart on the beat was. What's it? Where is she going heading to with this question? Yeah. I say, do you mind if I get your contact? Okay, man.
So can't they feel like they toast you like
Yeah.
they price the market?
Yeah, like fish.
Fear don't they catch you? I say no. I don't understand this kind of culture.
No.
I say I don't do as a thing
Because women do different
Yes, at
women
the
do.
end.
Because people
Yeah.
are curious.
I mean,
Yes,
A lot of people
they
are
try new
curious.
things now.
And they offered, some would even offer you
I
money.
said-
Have you been offered
no,
money
I've
before?
not. But as I said,
You will get there, don't
it
worry.
happened on two different occasions. One of just such experiences, what I just shared now.
Right.
Yeah, just one
But
of those things.
if somebody offered you some money, like I don't mean all this chere were money, real money that they just want to see you without clothes, would it be a yes or a no?
No, don't put me in that spot.
My brother, I think before you answer that question.
No, don't put me in that
They
spot.
don't want to touch you. They don't want to do
No, I
anything.
don't want to
Yeah.
be in that spot.
But
No,
it's
no.
money.
Let me play safe. Let me
Wow.
just leave that question.
That is what you call an answered question. But has anybody ever touched you inappropriately without your consent?
Yes, now we want women to women now. That's come make out.
Hey!
Was it for as a kid or as an
As an
adult?
adult.
As an adult.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
if you just they play normally,
Mm.
they just say, "Can you say every time you just they say me? Yeah, you say how man that down the IV.
Yeah.
Come out.
Yeah. But do you find it amusing
No,
or offensive?
at that point in time, I'll classify it as we're all having fun.
Fun. Uh-huh.
Okay, so
But
com-
anything outside that, I'm going sharing.
Hey! Yeah,
But-
ballet.
so but based on this one now, because we're also talking in line with, I mean, you got married how many years now? 3 years
3 years
now.
ago, yeah.
3 years.
Yeah.
Three,
Yeah,
3
3
years.
years plus,
It
yeah.
could be like say you don't marry like 6 years.
No, Eric.
I was so proud of him
No,
when
6 years because you are aware of the relationship
Yes.
before.
Yeah.
the marriage.
I was not aware of the
Yeah.
relationship, but I was aware of the phone calls you were always making and disturbing my ear.
You can't come off for
You
you can't waka.
got the walk up and down. They say, oh, you know, you come like say they talk to
voice go come
you
deep.
can't sick.
One day I go ask her, I'll say, Nkubi waiting there. I'll say, Laura, no worries, in the pipeline. You know, say they worry that.
Yeah, well.
Say it's the
well,
pipeline. It's the pipeline. Hello. Yeah.
But based on that one now, yeah, you've been married 3 years.
Yeah.
You know, how was it before yourself and your wife started dating? Now you approach her, now she approach you, and was it a concern of yours? Say, okay, this girl should go grieve for me like this because she's a regular height babe. And of course, I know say when you not even announce our wedding, say people go say, waiting the girl see for you.
It's not just regular height.
And nobody say,
she's a bombshell.
of course now, she's a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
And you know, people don't they worry one or two. So how was it for you? I mean, which mind you take gets go to stamp?
Because I've experienced one or two relationship before her. I mean,
Wait, were those relationships with regular height girls?
Yes.
Or okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it was not something new. I mean, waiting it will cost me. Not be to ask you, say I like you, how far we feel run things.
Wow.
Hey, see the way
Wow.
it's a half.
I see.
I mean,
I like you,
know,
can
pass
we
that
run
it's a
things?
yes or no answer.
And that one alone, because you went to talk
And because you're
To get
prepared,
mine.
and because you're prepared for anything that will come up. I mean, this is usually what I settle for. No matter how it be, last I go still marry.
Okay.
That's what I kept telling
But
myself.
but was it a concern for you at some point? Say, will I? Even
no,
though yes,
it
I
was
know
never.
say-
It was never a concern because this is how I imagine it. I've seen a lot of other little people get married to people.
Yeah.
Because
Okay.
so
Okay.
I'm looking at
I
my
mean,
own personality
yeah.
and my own individual and my own myself. I
Yeah.
said, you wait till they there. Everybody got to create everybody differently.
Yeah.
So your choices about life is different from this person's choices about life. And
Yeah.
looking at the population all day, 7-point-something billion, about how many billion, you go find one person who will love you definitely.
So, but for other small people,
yeah.
is it a concern?
Well, I sincerely don't know. I can't speak for them. But
Okay.
I want to believe that for some, yes, it is a thing of yes, it is definitely a thing of concern.
But is it that
Yeah,
you-
it is a thing of concern for some, yes.
But do you think that is it about height? Did you just want to marry somebody that is
I've
taller,
always
or
made up my
you've
mind.
never
to settle.
been
I've never had intention of settling for or getting married to a little person like me. I've always said no. I guess marry tall
somebody
person.
taller.
But okay, say your decision to marry somebody taller. Say that because some men there, when I know some of my friends they're not dwarfs, they are just short men. They like big things. Big things, they more like now then they sing that song for. If you see what they carry sometimes, you listen. You want to kill yourself? You person they all pack picanto for back of BRT. You listen. What is all this? You understand?
Yeah.
But some small short men, they
Just
like
like
big
big
things.
things.
So for you saying, okay, say you've always made up your mind, say you go marry babe we get height. You understand?
Nothing
Say
of,
not because
nothing
of
of
say-
preference.
Okay.
My choice.
Okay.
Ooh. So she was just his choice.
Nothing of choice.
So you
am
never
I?
even try.
A little person.
Short
Have you ever
little
dated a
person.
little
No,
person?
I've never.
So those girls are definitely.
Never.
But
No, I've
okay,
never.
I have questions. So
Go
this
ahead.
particular other girls that will be little, did they have a problem with you dating someone of
Why would
regular height?
they waiting concern them? with
Say maybe
my own?
you don't leave our association, no. You go marry
Yeah,
somebody
yeah,
we
yeah.
don't be our type. So you are a racist.
No, nothing of such. Nothing of such. Nothing of such. Because in the first place, how many people I get friendly relationship with? Maybe little, past EA,
Okay,
Yeah,
few number of them.
Shapali.
Shapali, and a couple of other people.
Yeah.
And I mean, it is only now. I know for once consider say they throw anything to you. So
Okay.
why would you even anticipate such? Or
Okay.
can't they
Yeah.
vex say I go marry you? What you concern me with you?
But you know, sometimes secret love they day. Where person no
Yes.
just come up from like.
Yeah.
mm.
So because I think maybe I won't even announce your marriage that time. Some girls go say, "Hi, and I had hopes. I had hopes." Because even as regular heights guys, you get women the
Yeah.
way by the time you don't announce, they will say, you leave us, so go follow. You understand? So that's why I say make I just ask that question because
You know, I know that you know, your wife is quite special. I like women that like to do irregular things. You know, things that a lot of people. Would you say she faced any kind of opposition? And when I say opposition, some people just think it's from family.
Okay.
Sometimes your opposition can come from friends.
yeah.
Like, is it that you have no taste?
You know, see another
You don't
man.
see man.
Yes.
What is man about? You don't even know whether that thing is really
Manly.
manly. It can be on the baby level and they have not grown. So is that what you want to settle for? Because you can't tell me, because in Nigeria, people are still uninformed
Yeah.
about many things.
Well, in the case of my wife has always been a very quiet person. She keeps stuff to herself.
So,
Yeah, sure. I mean, in the course of our relationship, her sisters knew about it. Her sisters knew about it. I mean, a couple of these questions came up. Are you sure you want to really settle with this person? Are you sure you're not going in for something else and all that? But in the long run, she made her point and said, "Look, this is where I find love, and this is where I find comfort." And
Nkubi, what
because-
did you really do to convince that girl?
Yeah.
Is it that
Say una don't
you just
before
passed and they
no, nothing of
she
such.
can't look say
Nothing.
Kiri Wabi?
if
Go
I miss,
yeah.
Kò sí nǹkan tó jọ, kò tiẹ̀ sí nǹkan tó
So
jọ.
you were celibate till you married. Say your piece, so we're
say
no
your
longer
piece,
looking.
just say your piece.
I know that part. There was a point where I took a break and
This break where they talk like that.
What
took
are
a
you
break at some
saying?
point.
What are you breaking?
What are you breaking?
ẹni Ọlọ́run jẹ́ kó kó bá mi. So I took a break at some point, and
Then-
when now got to now so that break I took, I was keeping that break for you. So that's
So that you can show your
You know, see the diplomatic way they work at this.
and you have to be wise in this industry.
So, but the thing is,
Yeah.
I mean, that is why I said something about individual personalities and your beliefs, ideology, what you believe in. And in her own case, she was so open to reality. It was not as if she was not even giving room for this thought, that thought. Okay, I mean, he is human. Let's give him a chance. Let's give him a
Because
chance.
ladies are, I think so many. I won't say just say ladies, but Nigerians in general. I don't think, like you said, Lolo, we're never too ready for some of these things.
No, a lot of
You
times
understand?
where
Because I can only imagine how people go don't follow her talk.
she might never have shared it with
No,
him.
that's why I said she did not share our relationship out. She did not share our relationship.
Okay.
To anyone.
Okay, what if
it was
after-
just between I and her?
After the announcement of your wedding?
Yes. When we decide at the point of
Getting married,
getting
yeah.
set to settle down.
Yeah.
The whole traditional right. Yeah, of course. Those issues came up now
Okay.
from family members. People will never even call her for how many years.
Yeah.
People will be saying from the moment she left home, 10 years ago, that was the last time they spoke.
Yeah.
Suddenly, calls can they fly from angles? Can they say, it is your big mom, you Alpha. This is it. Are you sure you want to settle with this person? Give it a thought. Blah blah blah. Sisters, extended this thing, stepsisters. Sure. Come give. Hey, you don't know what you step into. You know what people go they talk. It came from different angles, but in the long run, we scaled through.
But was there the most terrible thing you heard that probably at some point discouraged
Shook
you?
Yeah.
So for me, I was actually. I've made up my mind that okay, yes, I'm settling down with her, and I was open for any confrontation that will come along with it.
Okay.
You know, so when I'm in confrontation, either from family or anybody, I was open for it. Or will drag them. Why? Why don't you want me to get married to her? Give me reasons. Now because of this person is short. You understand? Because from my mind now, I feel decide who I go cast away for society. You understand? So give me reasons why I should not. So all those things were things I was already ready for. I was if
like
it comes,
anything, any bulldozer, I bulldoze you down.
and because more of such this thing was coming from her family
side,
angle.
Yeah, naturally.
It was not coming straight to me.
Okay.
If it was coming straight to me, I would go we'll ask ourselves questions now. And she was dealing with it with the right way as well. She dealt with it the right way. So at some point, she just said, beg this phone call. She just, for any phone number which she see, we know that she go to block everybody.
That is why I think it's very important that you associate yourself with a type of person when it comes to deciding who to marry. Because if she not protects them well, if she not also handle them well, some babes they will because of the pressure of people they will say, I cannot marry a small man anymore. Or if we the date say, but I'm not sure
and
we'll
guess
continue.
what? Immediately, we now got married. All those wahala, all those stress.
Go.
You understand?
Yeah.
All those pressure from family. Immediately we now said we don't seal and we don't marry. It was as if say covering the same massive people they call them. Vam now withdrew. Nobody has called that till date.
They want to know that hang out on like, let us see her. She has chosen.
Well,
We are here. If she bring her bag here,
Yes.
Those are things that came up.
but they will now start to see that Joy lives here. This is a regular family, and they're growing. I want to ask because I know that you've been married for like 3 years, and you're just having your first baby. Is it by choice or by a God design?
The baby.
Yeah.
Did you have to wait?
Did you
for 3 years?
intentionally
It was
wait
a
for-
process. It was a process. I mean, when I mean a process, attempts. I mean, it didn't. I mean, we've been trying to.
Okay, so
yeah.
it was like this is a God waiting.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like it was purposeful.
No, it was not purposeful. It was not.
So while you were pregnant, were there anything that was going through your mind? I have friends that are little people that have regular sized babies.
Yeah.
Did it ever cross your mind that, okay, or is this something that you would have prevented if you could? Would you mind giving birth to a little person? Or because medically, a lot of people do not know there is so much advancement in
Medicine.
technology.
Yeah.
Yes, and GNA and the DNAs and a lot of manipulations and things can be done.
I never had a. See, the thing is,
Or did you go through any artificial process?
No.
Or it was just natural?
It came natural. And the reality is this: for me, I was just open for a child. I don't care if the child will turn out to be a little person or an average height person. The most important thing is, okay, I want to have a child. Okay, but the thing is, in as much as deep inside me, I would have preferred or perhaps prefer an average height child.
Yeah.
But my wife was open to a child.
Okay.
You understand?
That's why I talk the kind of person where you go marry is important to
Be it a little person, be it an average height person, a child. You understand? As long as
That's the fruit of your love.
Yes. And I accepted that as well because if I represent such life and I have lived in such life, I mean, having somebody that looks like the dad does not change anything.
but the areas where you had certain challenges. Because definitely you go think because say by the time you give birth to a little person,
You want to protect
that
your
particular
child.
person is going to go through what you had gone through.
Yeah.
You understand? So was there a form of fear somewhere?
No, the thing is, because I've come to understand more about little people and the challenges they go through. I know very well that raising my child, it will be a soft landing for her to understand these things ahead.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
It is not it is not going to hit her. So it is not going to hit her
The
afresh.
same way you.
Yes, because for me, my parents are average height. Every member of my family are average height.
Oh, both your parents are average height?
Of course, no. They worry.
No, I will date for national.
Every member of my family are average height.
So how you can't take apple say could be
no,
their
me
height?
self shock now. That genetic thing where they talk
So it
about.
is somewhere inside family.
I don't know where it is. Well, I don't ask
Yeah.
questions. They say there's no trace.
There's
I don't
no
know.
way. Some of these things that we have recessive genes, we have genes that are just prominent.
Yes.
So it
So
can
that
be
means
your
me-
recessive gene.
Yeah.
It's just like people that have albino.
Yes.
And even people that have children with Down syndrome.
Yes.
Sometimes it's a chromosomal
Thing.
defect. It has
Yeah.
nothing to do with you or your partner.
So that means me we never marry now.
You can have
Uh-huh.
some strange
See,
genetics.
So that means I got
See,
to check the babe. Father. Maybe they get the grace for their family.
80 to 95% of every little person you see
Yeah.
on the street have parents that are average
Average
height.
heights. Yeah.
Wow.
So what are we saying?
Yeah.
Wow.
And
And these people, these parents never for once imagined that,
That they
will
their
have a
child
little
will be a
person.
little person.
yes.
My parents never imagined that.
So that means, so
it
that
could- it
actually
could-
means
the reality is it could hit anyone.
anyone. So for people again, to us single men, we really have to, for all the single men with the
There's
watch.
nothing you can really do.
There's nothing it cannot be averted or stopped.
No, I'm just saying you need to check person where you want to marry.
You know,
Even if you
matter.
check,
See,
they might
that-
not even have it in their lineage.
You know,
in that first
I
generation.
think there's no trace of it in my own lineage, both from my maternal to my paternal side.
Because some families they get generation of people then with the Chris.
Okay, see,
wait
mad
first,
people.
with the Chris.
Mhm.
So if you can't go say you want to marry now, can't go say if like say this girl great grandpapa and great grandmama and
Get
great grand
mental
uncle
challenges.
and all of them get mental challenges. You see, so now the guy can say he be like say I no go fit handle am if we can't go born one.
Okay,
We know.
let me now take. Let me bring it from this angle. I usually tell people this that dwarfism is definitely as old as the origin of man. We don't know when dwarfism emerged. And it must have emerged out of human, out of
Yeah.
something.
Yeah.
So if it emerged out of something, where you want to trace that one from?
Maybe not Nicodemus now.
Oh, Bolo.
So
they
that's
just
your
said, well, it could,
Maybe not
Nicodemus
Nicodemus.
could actually have been a
A
dwarf,
dwarf, yeah.
because the Bible described him as a little
As
person.
it is, yes.
And he had to even climb
Climb
a
a
tree to be able
sycamore,
to
yeah.
see.
Yeah.
So
It's possible.
I mean, I just
And there are
believe
little people in every tribe.
Yeah. Yep.
See,
yep,
little
yep.
people have a history. When you go back to
Oh, Zacchaeus. Sorry.
Zacchaeus. I said Nicodemus.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Zacchaeus.
This you don't read Bible.
I can't they follow up.
So,
You said they read your Bible.
when
I
you
dey
go
read
back
that now. No be you put Nicodemus for my mouth.
when you go back to history, like the ancient Benin era, go back to the ancient Egyptian era. Talk about 3,000
Yeah, BCs
BC.
ago.
Yeah.
There are histories about little people
Mhm.
in their archives,
Of
Okay.
course.
Yeah. Yeah.
especially the Benin Kingdom.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we've had a history over time.
Okay.
It is not something that just emerged out of the sun, out of
No.
the moon. So
Mhm.
for those individuals now, they'll probably still have a history of little people even long before they
before
emerge.
Yes.
So-
yeah.
So
Let me
it's
say.
a genetic thing.
So do you think-
it is either a genetic thing or something that emerged from somewhere? Because if we keep referring to genetics, I still question that genetics thing. Okay, genetics for me is okay. I have turned out to be a little person. Yes, the chances of me having a little person is
Yeah,
very,
higher.
very. It's on the high.
yeah.
But if we don't have a history of it and there is no trace of it somewhere, and maybe average height people are giving birth, I mean, there's no sign, there's no indication that it emerged from somewhere. So I still want to settle for this genetic thing. It does not really work for me when it comes to average height giving birth to a little person. It is just maybe something must have played out in the course of production.
Yeah, and it
Gives
just
birth, it
it
happens.
just happened.
Society-wise now, do you think that Nigeria, like Nigerians or Nigeria, is ready, for people who are just different? You get, because like now, I know you dey go gym. No, I just imagine your top treadmill. I just say, okay.
What
But again,
is he trying to lose more of his height?
no, because fat no go dey body. You no go burn fat.
You don't see tell me.
No, that's what I'm saying.
When the adaptable ones now,
The
Sha.
only time I remember what I do exercise, apart from the ones where they say they do for the semen, that treadmill we did for
Yeah.
building now.
That building, that
yes,
time.
yes.
Oh, yeah.
But because again,
You go out, Sha.
I'm just looking at certain things that probably would work against people who are special in their own way. You understand?
Okay.
And do you just think that Nigeria, as for now, we are actually ready?
I'll bring it from two different angles. One, in as much as looking at what Nigeria is right now, I would say we're getting informed every day,
Yes.
and social media is also helping out in this in personal disinformation.
Information, yeah.
It is massively. It is helping out in personal disinformation. People are getting informed. People are beginning to understand a couple of things about things.
Yeah.
You understand that they never knew before.
Yeah.
You understand? So that is where information also coming from. Then if you also look at it, if you go to rural areas, villages,
Yeah.
see, we're in Lagos.
Mm.
we are in Lagos, and I mean, we will say yes, we're lucky to be in Lagos because we're not far from information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
when you go to rural villages and all that,
Still-
Yeah.
they're still far from a lot of this information.
Mm.
So the question is, how far have we been able to at least spread the message to that end? I'm
Mm.
not saying giving back to little people does not exist among these same
Yeah.
rural places.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah.
But how are they being accepted?
Yeah.
Mm.
You understand? How are
Yeah.
these people being treated?
Yeah.
Well, what are the roles being given to them?
To them.
You understand? These
Yeah.
are things, questions we ask.
Yeah.
That is on. So I believe it is a gradual step.
Okay.
It is
Okay.
a gradual step. I'll say 10, 15 years ago,
It wasn't as good as this.
as good as it is right now.
Like
Because for-
I want to ask because I follow a lot of people that have that are different because I like to have knowledge. Do you think that this country needs to do better? Because I know that abroad you probably would have a car that is adaptable.
Yes.
I know a lot of little people that have adaptable cars.
Yes.
What do you think that they can do better to be able to?
To make life a little better
Make
for
life a
Lolo,
little
let's
easier.
not go there. Even if we end up saying nothing will happen.
But now not
Yeah,
go start
but,
to dey make the noise.
Sometimes I keep telling people that you are one of the people who have put a voice,
We get
to-
voice at the moment.
has a voice.
Yes.
and I believe that sometimes you might think that our voice don't matter.
Yeah.
It can. Adenike is our person.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
Adenike is heading the agency for disability
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
in Lagos State.
Yeah.
Now, who would have thought about that?
For
some
those who
years
don't know
ago?
Adenike, she
Yeah.
has one. She has
She
one
has
good leg and
one
the
leg,
other.
and she wasn't born like that. It was
Yeah,
cancer,
cancer, yep.
that took away the leg. But she's there pushing the agenda.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So if we don't keep speaking up about what we think we need, what can be done,
And the power you also have based on where you are status wise at the
Yes.
moment.
Okay, for instance, Lagos State, for instance, I know Lagos State is actually trying their best
yes,
in getting a lot of these people involved and includes them in
Included,
the
yes.
societal activities. And but then it now depends on the areas, and it is also restricted to government agencies. Not
Mm.
private agencies. You
Mm.
understand?
I'm not even talking of employment. What would
Eh.
Nkubi, that if Nkubi had the power,
Mm.
let's just say you have power to be able to do something for little people,
Mhm.
what would you need?
I
What would
mean,
you say you would want?
There's a lot to be done. There's a lot to be done. One, you look at there's a lot to be done. You look at for instance, that I use the banking and this thing for as a typical example. Each time I go to a bank,
Yeah.
the
counter.
the counter,
The
is
counter
just
Yeah.
is
Because you go
too
there,
high.
they
I
shout.
I need to-
Hello, I'm here. Oh, I there.
usually
Oh.
But those are things that can
I usually
easily
need to
be
walk back a bit, stretch out my hand.
Yeah.
Alpha, sorry, can you please? I'm
Exactly.
here.
Yeah.
So these are one of the few things. ATM machines also. Are
Yeah,
used.
exactly.
These
To
little
even jump enter
these
bus.
these little things I'm mentioning, they might seem little, but
Yeah, but it's a lot.
It's a lot.
These little
Oh,
things
it
I'm
is.
mentioning are things that we could start from.
like if you like me,
We could
that
start
one
from all this.
off the top of my head, banks can actually have tables that
Or
are
mini
lower,
counters.
or mini counters that are able
yes,
to
okay,
do.
please come over
And
here.
ATMs, they can actually have stationary stools
Yes.
Yeah.
that little people can climb on.
Because this also
or
affects people who are on
adaptable-
wheelchairs.
Yeah.
Yes. Because we
So
bring a person
is
on
why I
wheelchair to
said-
the
that,
counter.
that was why I said I mean, it is going to take a longer distance to be able to pull off these things.
Mm.
Because if you need to consider a lot of people from different angles.
Angles.
Consider the little people, consider special people, consider physically challenged,
Yes.
consider. I mean, there's a lot attached to it. So
Yeah.
and that's why I said, will the government be able to address all these? Even the okay, fine. That is also why I said Lagos State government, in their little way, are playing a part in ensuring that these people are included in in their daily activities.
But do you guys have like an association?
Oh,
yeah,
sure.
there's an existing
Uh-uh.
association
Okay.
headed by Israel Akinyode.
Okay.
He's also, he's headed by Israel Akinyode, popularly known as Osha,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
he's also one of the people that groomed me as a little
Okay.
boy.
Okay.
I mean, yes. I mean,
When you say groom just a little boy, I take groom you talk
Groom,
because
okay,
you know
in
say
my-
these
Talk,
days.
because
my-
these days coming out.
Because
my-
he
in the
really
neighbor-
groomed
in the
me like
neighbor-
Usher.
in the neighborhood where I grew up, Mafuluko Shodi. He is the first little person I saw. I had an encounter with.
Okay.
Yeah, because of course I've been seeing little people on the screen.
Okay.
But I've never had an encounter with
One-on-one.
one.
So you just see and
He's
teacher
the
do you say,
first-
oh,
he's the
wow.
He's the first little person I had an encounter with. I saw, and I was amazed actually. Oh wow,
Mhm.
okay. And then eventually he walked up to me and looking so mature, an adult.
Yeah.
Well, this person even senior my mama, but you know, go feed and much later you go understand. Say this person an adult.
Okay.
They say will not be the same height now. Okay, let's go. What are you want? What you want to talk? Another thing. So much later, I mean, I got to understand that okay, this is what he does.
Yeah.
He was not taking me out to events.
Oh.
Yes, this was after I finished secondary school. Yeah, he was not taking me out to events, taking me out to different things and all that.
He's
So,
exposing you.
exposing me to certain things about life. And I mean, I would also, to tell you the truth, I would say he's also one of the, more like the foundational, he's more like the foundational
Patron
tool
of
that has led me to where I am today.
today.
So he mentored you literally.
This is what, okay, he also kicked off this association long before now. I joined that association.
Okay.
And from there, we were traveling to different states, selling films and all that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And from there, I decided to go back to school.
And study
And after studying, going back to after finishing school, I came back, hustled, had a few activities that I was involved in until the job of Azubia came up.
Yeah.
And it was also through a couple of these people that I was also, involved. They actually reached out to me that I need to be
Involved,
included
yeah.
in this.
Yeah.
I was not even aware of what was happening.
Yeah.
These same little colleagues of mine reached out to me. Oh yeah, let's go. There's a place where they need people like us for a
Okay.
job, and that's how I got involved.
Wow.
Now you studied theater arts.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Did you have your own challenges as an actor? Because I know definitely there will be challenges. Even regular high people, they get challenged. Because all of this one still join the readiness of the average Nigerian mind
Yeah.
to for inclusivity. You get. So for you now, generally, what do you think that small people generally face as one of their biggest problems?
Okay, in the industry,
Society wise,
society,
of course in the industry as well.
Okay, this is it. There is still this, I won't say pockets of ideology or superstition about us.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's still
Yeah.
not
Yes,
even pockets
yes, it still exists.
in its large number.
Yeah.
So people still have doubts about you. People tend to attach some spirituality, some superstitious thought about
To it.
your nature and all that,
Yes.
and it spreads fast.
Hmm.
Such information spreads fast,
Yeah.
and
Yes.
because of that, I mean, the chances of a person getting you employed or bringing you to a particular workspace
Yeah.
is usually very difficult.
Slim.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I
It's
hope
usually
it's
very
not
difficult.
something diabolical that they think they can use you for rituals like albinos.
No.
No, but you know that some
Yes.
countries actually believe that,
Yeah.
because they're little people, they have superpowers.
Yeah.
But I've read some historical perspective where they think you guys have
Some form
power
of
that you
powers.
evolved from norms. You were elves at a point. Then you can give people money. You know, I don't mind
but
if
what
you
if-
come. There's a pot of gold in your house.
Somewhere.
But what if that pot of gold are true and you never see
you
them?
know
Sell
where?
it.
I just asked that.
You know where?
But what if not true?
God forbid.
What if it
Is
go
he
for
an elf?
No. See, I still feel stories about elves are just myths.
Mm-hmm.
They're just things. I mean, okay. For
But
me,
they're just little
I barely
people.
hold on to mythical stories. These are stories. Okay, we don't know if it ever existed. And because people are banking so heavily on it, as generations, emerges, this same myth have been passed to them and all that. And I feel it's a thing of myth, and people just have to start growing and start understanding the realities about life. And one of such reality is one, I am human. I have emotions. I think the way you think.
When they
I don't have
pay-
any extraordinary
When
power
they
in me.
stab you, blood is there.
Yes, I
Mhm.
don't have
And it's
any. I
red.
don't have any
Yeah.
extraordinary power in me.
Mm.
Yes, if you do me bad, and if you pay me, I go cry.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
understand? So I
Yeah.
mean,
So
if all
basically, you're
this-
just human, actually.
just
Because
human.
sometimes, like you said about even being employable,
Yeah.
some places they no go ever.
They would never
yes,
be able to.
me forgetting say now brain all of us get to
Yes, sir.
now brain. But then
And
some
a
people
lot
look
of
and
them
say,
are
okay,
very
but
smart.
physically maybe you could not do some things that they may want some other actual height
Yeah.
people
Yeah.
Well,
can
do you
do.
know that dwarfs are actually choosy too?
choosing what?
everything.
Choosy.
And the
Yeah.
human being, they're going to
There's
choose
a
now.
particular
Yeah,
dwarf
you-
guy I liked on Instagram.
You liked.
Yeah.
You like as in like.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh,
like.
wow.
And
Lol,
he
lol,
would-
lol, lol. No, wait, moon over jumper yet. Your taste sometimes, man. Really. I feel like sometimes I never know you rich.
But do you know that I, as a person, I think I'm just, if you was to see me in maybe, let's say in films,
Yes.
I'll be one of those people that can actually marry and date a vampire,
Wow.
all those kinds of things. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
I hardly would see people for that.
Yeah.
I actually liked him. I actually thought he was going to step up. It would come close and it would drop back.
Okay.
It would come,
So that means
What's
that question what you
there?
asked earlier about fetish. It's just
I
say no be you
didn't
they think
say-
and when you they
I
ask
never
that
said-
question by yourself.
I don't have a fetish for small people. I like short
Okay.
men.
Okay.
So it doesn't really bother me, the height.
Okay.
As long as you can climb a table and kiss me, it's good. I'm totally fine by it.
Nkubi, wait. Your wife don't ever carry you like small picking before.
No.
Because I they still not play well, oh. That babe they play. I think you actually needed that kind of wife
Eh.
personally.
How
Because-
did you even get her to do play like
Play-
that?
yeah,
because
because-
I know
no,
she's very quiet.
Quiet.
And
You know, you be hardcore.
Quiet,
And
quiet
not Schwarzenegger.
outside,
Now
but
you
once,
be problem.
once you don't enter house, hey Nash, hey Wele.
Yeah. I never
yeah,
see
yeah.
my way to say wife quiet because I did quiet like this.
My wife will come outside. She did very calm. Yeah. Good afternoon.
What should they play?
But to come inside, and she be the headquarter of play.
Make her no lie. Every time I see those videos when they do together,
Yes.
it can't make me happy for you. Say, Father, we just thank you.
You
You're
could
not
be
well.
too
That's
serious.
okay.
For,
Okay,
no,
wait,
happy
wait.
for us, not for me.
Wait first.
You
No,
could be, you are
no.
too serious. I'm
How?
happy for you.
Finally, it come out. We happy for you.
You are too serious.
Because you just
Okay,
she
you,
brought out the play.
because you be like
in
this.
you.
you just be like
I
this.
dey play o. To ba jẹ́ yẹn o.
You are Tita
Ọbọlọ
this-
na you dey talk like this.
Wait
You too
first, wait.
serious
Now.
sometimes.
Wait first.
Everything are business like.
Nkubi, wait first. Nkubi, wait first. Say you know say now we can't make you they play. Before you just be like this.
He's like a banker.
You gonna say good morning.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Isn't it? And you can't like politics. So you go to argue politics every day. You can't sabi sports where.
Yeah.
But never really like you were the type who could.
We're going to run around house.
But
they
seeing
do
you
voting.
and a woman like that, it for me, it really beautified the whole thing. You get? I just look, I say, this is really why they say companionship. Somebody has to come in to soften you. Your daughter now. So now you don't get two women for house.
So madam then.
How does it feel now being a dad?
Yeah.
Now don't cross husband though.
Yes.
As a dad now. That moment
Well,
when you had your child carrying her for hand.
Did they
Oh.
place her in your arms?
Yeah,
when she was
they actually
born?
did, yes, and a beautiful experience there, definitely.
You know,
I
cry.
mean,
You
I-
cry.
when they born at the hospital and born am now her crowd loud then.
We can't cry like
No, my daughter no, she not cry like that. So you're right.
She's
Wait
crying
till-
like a bougie baby.
No, my baby, no, they worry you.
you don't cry.
I not cry. Why I go cry? I not cry. But you know, say that feeling now. You gonna say, okay.
No, my child.
No,
my progeny.
That one not happen to me.
You look
I just
my,
dey-
my thing they work. Thank God. Because,
I just look and say, I pray, oh my God gift, beautiful.
Yeah.
So now me be your papa. Yeah.
but do you think having a daughter will soften you?
Somewhat.
I don't know.
it-
Not
it-
until she starts growing. Let's see.
even right now, never they soften.
Nah,
you.
this soft before now, guy.
You know soft anything.
I don't know the level of
You
softness.
know, you
wey
say
you
with
dey
the hand,
talk
say you be like coconut just now. You see the daughter say you soft. So coconut soft. But I just feel like for
No,
men
they
and their
see.
daughters,
No,
you
they
know how
see.
a daughter
Ah.
can.
I
come
hope
into a
it.
man's
I
life.
hope it works. I know it will work, Sha. I know it will work.
What are you saying? Men, from the day your daughters are born, the love you have for your wife is half.
I say everything. Thank you for saying this. My wife has an issue with this right now.
Of
Serious?
course.
I say, you know,
Of course. Any smart thing. Some to bring her.
It is only
Bring
your
her.
daughter. It is only your daughter you're paying attention to right now. Right? It's only
Yeah.
your daughter you're paying
Who is it?
attention
They just born this one next day.
Now, so we be, leave
Eh.
us.
Nah, well, it's
Leave
only your
us.
daughter. You're not even paying, babe. Now, but when I came in, I asked you how you doing. Have you eaten? Man, now you would have asked me more. Now, may I not check baby again?
Hey.
And every time I wake up in the middle of the night,
marriage
because
matter,
I wake
eh.
up like 4-5 times in the middle
Yeah.
of the night to check on baby,
Oh, I just say you wake up 4-5 times to breastfeed. Huh?
to check on baby,
They're crazy.
and my wife, of course, will be sleeping. And each time she awake, I check her, and my wife notices. Okay, she goes back to sleep. The following day, she didn't even check up on me. It's only baby you were paying attention.
more.
Yeah.
I say, I bet madam, relax. You be adult. This one na
This one na baby, na
na
tata.
baby. Now this one need the attention. I'm not talking you don't need the attention. I dey give you the attention, but this one need that more right now because she dey fragile. Now new being, now new Siam.
Maybe you never start the, now because baby still new. After 6 weeks, they will give you 6 weeks something for hospital.
No. But
So okay, don't resume work.
You don't start the fire again.
No.
That's why I say 6 weeks now.
What talk say?
And
Baba?
after 6 weeks, once they give you all clear.
Yeah.
clear.
You continue from where
clear.
you stopped before.
No, I'm not gonna continue like that. No. That's
Let's
not
see
what
happen.
this one with them born because guys grow up small.
Okay, so you're going to space?
No, I'm not going to
Between-
space, but I mean, they avoid the ones. Of course, the game go to play now. But
So like how many years say you between children you go get? This one now when
it
this
now
one turn
depends on what my wife wants. So.
Okay, madam still get choice for that one.
I
Madam
don't
get
get
choice
choice.
on that one.
Madam get choice. I'm not gonna lie.
Wow, what a very interesting conversation we've had with you. Thank you so much for coming into our
Thank
space
you very much.
and sharing your own, saying your piece. Because a lot of people see you up there, they just do not know. They know the man, the actor, but they don't know the man. And they don't know. Now he told us if you slap him, you will cry.
Yes.
If you pinch him, you go pain him like they pain you.
Yeah.
If you stab him, blood go flow.
Yeah. So now
No
human
man.
being last.
Like human
Nkubi,
being.
you see the consider that proposal I give. I tell you
Lola,
about being a
continue,
stripper.
please. Continue.
Well, honestly.
Lola, now you
No,
want
now you
join
are
for
the
this
ask
conversation.
question now.
Lola,
say
now
Nkubi-
I'm bad.
No, wait,
I'm
nah, I never see you wear pints before.
No,
Even
be
for
that one. They
film.
even talk. I dey talk. You know,
I
say me
know
and him
thank
get
God
one
Sunday
stripper
even when our
talk one day.
boxers are they wear.
For film. I go like you for pints.
What- why you dey-
pants? If I don't wear pants for skits before now.
Where this kid
Go and
is-
look for the skits on this
Go
page.
go find out.
Okay. Fine.
But that one I talk. If you see it in case of future.
But which one you want own? Oh, pastor, you want to own a stripper bar?
No. I just
What
think
is no? You have been telling more.
It's a-
And your bolo, you go see review yourself.
It's a thriving industry.
You go see say your piece for here.
Which piece I want piece again?
Now you know the pieces where you want
Go
piece.
for
No, you won't force me become those type where you say you dey just like everything. So if I say you won't force me enter, make I dey do like this every time. You can say,
See, I don't even tell somebody there. You don't already.
no, I go do am now. You dey, but I be actor now.
You be actor.
What are you talking about?
That's why you came to party.
One hand. So no.
I'm gonna go bad now. You know they see the face on
Danny.
top of the gosh.
Nkubs, thank you very much. Really appreciate you coming.
Thank you very
and
much for
thank you
having
for also saying your piece. You get, because people sometimes they too consider. You say we dey walk out for road every time, and now only our own they think. Last time I did drive one day, I see one guy we no get from his lap down. And the way he was dressed was, I know he was going to work. So my mind just they go through how he go take jump, enter bus. How he go take do some other things. What's my problem? No being problem.
Yeah.
You understand? Me, I feel the reason one or two other things say make I just go here, go buy food, but it may be an issue for him.
Yeah.
I feel the reason say maybe I just enter swimming pool one day, and I just wear my boxers, just jump, enter pool, just go catch fun. And all of those things will be normal for me, but it may not be normal for this other guy. And sometimes I think that we just breeze through life and don't really consider
And
every
actually,
other person.
I don't even share that opinion because I think sometimes we place limits on people with different people, on people with difference. We are the ones that place limits on them.
Yeah.
They can do almost everything you can do.
Yeah.
Just in their own variation. Just like humans are limited in our own, as in taller people with, everybody has adaptability to them.
Yeah.
I've seen that guy that he has only one hand and he's swimming.
Yes.
Yes, he's doing life.
Yeah.
So sometimes we don't need to, please don't place limitations on any person that is different.
Yeah.
Except they tell you, I cannot.
Yeah.
Let them say, I can't. I know a person is blind. When he gets into this place, he doesn't like being assisted. He's just going to ask you where take me to the corners.
Yeah.
You take him to the edges of the place. He feels it. I don't know how he does it, just to be able to measure around the room. And
He
he
adapts.
goes about his life. Sometimes they don't want you to be saying, can I help you?
Yeah.
It's just like seeing a grown man like Nkubi because he wants to climb something. I should just carry him. You should ask.
But have you had those kind of instances where somebody will just carry,
You not
carry
see
you
his face.
or this thing?
You go just carry Nkubi like that.
And they give room for that one.
So if I say I want back you now, I no agree.
You said no, say no. If you
But you know, say, oh, Pastor, I'm your big sister.
I know,
So
sure.
you can't sit on my lap.
No, I can't.
You go actually make them feel like that picking when they record them sometimes.
And put your head on my bosom. Maybe you are crying.
No,
No,
read that.
no,
You
no.
not gonna read that.
It could be
level.
too hard for those ones.
You're not
now.
gonna read
I
that
know.
Too hard.
So
It
that's
is
why
too
I
hard.
would like to see when him and the wife even sit down together. Make I they see in romantic side because I really want to. Hey, why? Hey. So if you do romantic like this,
But they see that and they feed them. Nkubi where they go steal meat for inside pot.
sure no be skits.
Oh my God.
Kid they show real life. sometimes.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. Nkubi has been an amazing one hearing from you, saying your piece. All right. So please, to also to our governments too, I beg, let's start doing more, even as a society,
more.
to also look into these things because life not just be about us. You know, there are other people who are physically challenged. There are other people who are suffering in their own way, and we've not provided the basic amenities to also take care of them. You know, and cater to their own needs. So I think it seriously needs to be considered. Okay.
Yeah.
On that note,
Yes, we'll be saying see you later on
Yep.
Say My Piece.
Yep.
We will see you again. My name is Omotunde Adeboale David.
Yep.
And you can call me Lolo. And of course, the podcast you're listening to is
Say My Piece. So please follow us on YouTube, like, share, subscribe, and please leave a comment. All right, that's very important for us. We also need to get feedback. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we'll see you next time. God bless you. My name is Ogbolo. Want to continue to say on our own piece. Nkubs. Thank you very much. Peace out.